So 2020, that year was sketchy. Learned about a lot of really horrible stuff here on Earth. Put myself back to sleep, so I couldn't handle it. And then 21 came around, and I had this dream that I'm standing in line, and the lines are like endless. I'm standing in this line, and there's people, like rows of people lined up, just walking straight. And I'm able to break out of this line. A few other people with me are also able to break out of these huge, endless lines. And as I break out of the line, I look up, and the ceiling, it's like a never-ending ceiling. People are falling from the ceiling, right? And they're bouncing off the ground like basketballs, and then gone. They're just gone. So I'm able to like use some kind of intercession to stop them from hitting the ground, so they don't bounce like basketballs and disappear into nothingness. And I'm like saving people from hitting the ground, and the other people who were able to break out of the line with me are doing the same thing. And then there's this part in it where like we're after a ball, okay? And I jump to receive this ball, and like 30 people are holding on to my legs because I'm able to fly, are trying to rip me down from keeping me from receiving the ball. But I got the ball, and I'm holding the ball in my arms, and I'm on the ground. But I won, or we won, whoever it was symbolic of, right? So I just think that's weird now, looking back on that dream and where I'm at right now, you know, symbolically, that is. And praise YAHUAH for that, because like it's like he woke me up from the line that I was standing in to get other people to wake up and keep them from hitting the ground and bouncing like basketballs. So anyway, and then come 2022, I have another dream, and in this dream I'm in the Shamaim, and the father is in front of me. Okay, and at the time I didn't know what his name was. I called him another name, which I'm not going to say, but he was huge, like massive. I was like, what, like a speck of sand compared to him. And he tells me, he says to me, your mission on Earth is soon complete. And then I wake up, okay? And that was in like 2022. And then like shortly after I have that dream, my whole life fell apart. Like, I mean, it was in shambles. And then I conceived my twins. I spent the better part of 6 months on the streets, pregnant with my twins. Yeah, just a lot. But I see now why the father did what he did, right? Because like when you're being refined, he's gonna strip you of everything, right? Because he's the potter and we are the clay. And he needs to get rid of everything that doesn't belong there, right? Things that never were meant for you to carry around, breaking yokes off your neck, freeing you from bondages that shouldn't be. Like, and he did. He has freed me from a lot of things. But yeah, I just thinking back on some of those dreams that I've had, and like looking back and to now what they mean. And it's crazy that he can do that. Like, people underestimate like how truly powerful our creator and redeemer is. He is. All right. And like to say, you know, and I don't know, maybe my soul is been around a while. I used to say the power of the Father, you know what I mean? The Father is all powerful. I don't know what he's capable of and what he's not capable of, right? Or what he'll do and what he won't do. I know I've had some really weird experiences in my life. Really weird experiences. But you know, and to say that maybe I was a disobedient child. And I mean, we all are. But at some point, maybe not all of us, maybe there's a place on earth where, you know, it's nothing like this. This place is like hell, to say the least. And there ain't nothing like, except for the rawness of like the Father's essence here, like money and houses and cars and all that stuff. Like none of that appeases me. None of that appeases me. What good is any of that if you don't have your creator, your connection with your Father? And maybe, you know, we were disobedient children and we chose to, you know, run after other G word, like there is any, right? And that'd be like, you know, you give birth, you're the one that created them, formed them, kept them safe, and then next thing you know, your children turn around and they start calling someone else mom, and someone else dad. You can get upset about that. Like, no, that ain't your mom, that ain't your dad, that's me. I did that. Talking about Yahuwah, of course. So anyway, it's my little weird talk, I guess. How about you, Yahuwah? And if I was a crappy child, which, you know, I'm sure, I mean, I was in this time frame too, up until, you know, you redeem me, but I do hope you forgive me. And I do how about you, Yahuwah. I praise you and I worship you.
Research flash.